Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this week you're gonna see what finals week looks like in dental school. If you missed the last vlog, I went over the first final we have is gonna be a Crown and Bridge test case. It's gonna be a number 19. We're gonna do a PFM on it. So make sure to go check out that fist bumping great vlog first. I show what a test case looks like, go over the steps, and it went so well. So my temp just cracked. Finally, I show how the grading works and if I passed or not. Now let's get into where I left off after I got home. So change of plans, I took a nap, and you know, I thought I was gonna take an hour and a half nap, but it was 5 hours. So the rest of today definitely got away from me, which means it's just gonna be a full out sprint to the finish line. Time to go complete ham turkey, like big roast, huge roast. So this is my final exam schedule. It is a Wednesday and it started on Wednesday. So today I had the Crown and Bridge test case. On Thursday, tomorrow, I have the operative test case. On Friday, I have the final exam for radiology. Then Monday, I have my BMS final. Tuesday, I have my DentSci final. Wednesday, I have my PRDS written final. It is a lot. I think it is possible to pass all of them. I do not know if I can do it, but stay until the end of the video to find out how I do. Signing off until tomorrow morning. Okay, it is currently 2 p.m. I'm about to start. I'm probably gonna grind for like 12 hours straight or something, but I completely did this to myself. I didn't really look at radio that much this quarter. Completely on me. It's not too bad because there's only like one lecture every week. Even less because there's only 5 lectures. Usually what I do is I make Anki cards while I'm like watching the lectures and like pausing, playing. And after each lecture, I'm going to go to Quizlet and quiz myself with the Quizlet that my friend made. Shout out to him, Andrew. Thank you for making the Quizlets for radio.
Let's do it. Well, damn, you look so good. Laying there wearing nothing but my t-shirt. Body's a neighborhood.
So that marks the location of T8 and 9.
Okay, it can kind of feel like really difficult to understand, and I completely understand that because it's going at 2 times speed. I wasn't able to jump from 1 times to 2 times speed, obviously not. I started at like 1, then I went to 1.4. If I can still understand everything, I'll go to 1.6. And then if I still can get it and I'm really crunched for time like right now, then I can play it at 2.0. And it's like weird because when you play it at a faster pace, it kind of keeps you focused more. As soon as you stop paying attention, you just miss so much and then you have to go back. So try it, build up the speed, it takes some training, but I think it saves me time. Oh, also, when I'm studying, like when I have to go really hardcore, I get the nitro cold brew from Starbucks instead of any other drink because caffeine. I think a regular one of these has like 300 or just over 300 milligrams of caffeine. And yeah, Starbucks doesn't even let you get a large of these because of how much caffeine is in it. Also just tastes way better than a regular cold brew. Nitro cold brew, if you haven't tried it, there's a sweeter version. You can get it with sweet cream as well. Cheers. All right. 2:15. I'm done studying for the night. Feel really dead. I relearn this every single day that I'm alive, but you never get as much done as you want to ever. Like if you say you're gonna do all this work in 5 hours, I don't know. For me, like studying wise, I can't get it done in 5 hours. So I thought I was gonna be done 3 hours ago. Here we are now. So my test is at 1. If I wake up at 10:30, I'll have around 2 hours to study. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So, good night. See you tomorrow. The next morning. Alright, y'all. Woke up way later than expected. It's almost 12 right now. Which is fine. That's just life. That's just sound school. Apparently, I was way more exhausted than I thought. I feel so awake right now. Let's go over like review slides, Quizlets, and then in an hour I should be set for the test. Okay. Alright, it's 1 p.m. It's exam time. We are using Exemplify to take our exams, which means that we have to remove anything like from our desk and also cover our monitors. We are allowed to use a piece of scratch paper I don't think I'll use it for this test, but in case I need it, I'm gonna have it here. During test time, they send you a password in your email, UCSF email, and then you put it into the Exemplify and then you start it. And I'm gonna start it right now, so wish me luck.
Turn down for what?
All right. So I'm doing a voiceover because the audio in this clip was horrible, not like my test. It was actually so easy. This one was the simplest test. There was like questions that were, asking about somewhere in the nasal cavity, and the answer was inferior alveolar nerve, which is like down here. One of my friends, Alyssa, just texted me to go on a run, which is literally like the best idea. I always say that if you could take exercise and put it into a pill, that would be the most valuable pill in existence because there's so many benefits that come from it. So I'll go on a 30-minute run right now. I need to buy some groceries, and then I will keep studying for the next test because they're gonna get a lot harder.
Drive my lips all around it, 'cause I'm holding my breath. You're gonna wake up in my arms, head on my chest, our hearts beating. I can't wait to
Ready to run? Yeah, let's do it.
strawberry sky. 'Cause I get so lost in your blueberry eyes. I'm running through my dreams too. See you in my life. 'Cause I get so lost.
My dad hates when I buy groceries at Whole Foods, but it's the closest grocery store, and it's final, so I think this can be an exception. I hate chopping onions. So right now I'm making pasta and I'm not following a recipe, but the general rule for garlic, if you are following a recipe, is just take that number and double it. So I have 5 lectures to go. Each lecture is going to take me an hour and a little bit to watch and make the Anki cards, and then slightly less than an hour to go over all the Anki cards and learn everything. So I'm going to just do that, do the second one, do the third one, the fourth, fifth, sixth. So my goal at the end of the day is to just get through every single lecture and learn all of it. So hopefully tomorrow I can spend the first half of the day studying something else, and then the last half of the day studying for my BMS final. That's going to be on the coming Wednesday, so the day after tomorrow. With that said, time to sip on the stimulant, aka coffee, and get started.
My boy Dax up in Canada. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I spot the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, make loving.
You know how I said before that you always plan to do a certain amount and get through a certain amount of work, but it never ever happens? Another prime example. Today, thought I'd go through every single BMS lecture. Pretty lofty goal. Did it happen? No. So I'm ending the day with having went through 4 BMS lectures, which means I have 3 left. I thought there was only 6, but then I looked again and there are 7. I just went over the last Anki set that I made. Definitely could feel myself being tired, my brain not functioning 100%. I think it's time to call it a day. You know, I read Elon Musk's bibliography, or autobiography, whatever it was. And in that book, he was like, oh, I always set goals that are too big. And I, like, deep down, I know I'm not going to achieve them. But you know what he does? Like, he'll always say, oh, the Cybertruck is going to release 2021. Is it going to come out this year? No, it's not going to come out. But he always does that. So he says it publicly. This is his goal. And then everyone, including him, works really hard to try and achieve it, even though it's just like pretty much impossible to achieve it. So that's like one way you can tackle it. You set really big goals, and then you really try and hit it. And then even though you can't hit it, you still get farther than you would have if you set easy goals, if you know what I mean. Anyways, that's not what I was trying to do. It just always happens that way. And now it's 1. So it is definitely time to hit the hay. And by hay, I mean cloth. Tomorrow I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna go study with a couple of friends at the library or at another campus just to have a new atmosphere, see if that helps. And obviously it's gonna make for better footage because you've seen enough of my setup and my desk. Alright, it's currently Sunday, 1 p.m. and I decided I'm gonna make some espresso shots and then bring them to the library in case anyone wants one as a little study pick-me.
If I bust quick, that's a bastard. Young Bollywood, get cashed up, get rich quick, big bag, yeah, I'm cashed up. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I spot the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, make lovin'. I'm a bad boy, make lovin'.
Who is that? Who is that? You don't live here anymore.
Your hair looks nice.
Thank you. Your face was missed.
How's it going?
Say hi.
Oh. You heard me just yell at the cat.
Like Puffy, sucking on my neck like Puffy. I'm British, but I had to go duppy. Fall asleep in that pussy like a cubby. 90s pimp, 2000 pimp, Mercedes drip, CLS. They just guessing, I ain't convinced. She got a peach on her, but she ain't a princess. Yeah. Whoa, used to be a hot boy, but I'm straight gorgeous now. Whoa, if you wanna see me, you gon' have to book an appointment now. Whoa.